and welcome to Kobe in Hyogo Prefecture. And we are in Kitano. And this is Starbucks. So this area of Kobe is known as Kitano. And Kitano is famous for Ijinkan, or houses of foreign residents. So back in 1868, Japan started to open up to the world after many long years of isolation. The Meiji era marked a new beginning in Japanese history, and Yokohama, Nagasaki opened up their ports, and then Kobe opened up its ports to the world, and merchants from all over the world started to come in, and they built houses, and this is the area where they lived. So this is kind of up on a hill above Kobe. We are in the city of Kobe. So we're going to take a little walk through the Kitano neighborhood, and we're going to see some of these Ijinkan, the foreign residences. So you can see they have kind of a Western style lights on the streets. And so this place here, this is actually a trick art museum. It's a really interesting place to visit. So trick art, it's kind of like a, how do you say, like a illusion, I guess. So it's these paintings, and you can take your picture standing in front of the paintings. It kind of creates the effect of like a 3D illusion. But anyway, this is one of the former residences. Yeah, this used to be the consulate for Panama. So there are many different buildings that have been restored, and today they kind of serve as museums. And here you can see this is the maybe the French lived here. So a lot of these buildings, they have names. So maybe like Ben's house, we can see over here. Ben's house. That's where Ben lived, according to history. Ben's house. And yeah, so today they may call this the British house, Ben's house, and this may be called the French house. And so you can see the buildings that have been preserved. Quite a few. This area is really nice. And so here's the map. We're just going to take a little walk. Yeah. So this shaded area here, this is the Kitano area. We can see here Kitano. Yeah, this is where we are. And we're just going to take a little walk around, see a few places. This will probably be a short video, but just to give you a taste of this side of Kobe. Probably not your image of Japan. But Kobe has a very cosmopolitan history. So this is the Rhine House, like the Rhine River in Germany. And a lot of these buildings, as I said, they're open as museums, and you can buy a ticket, and maybe it's good for visiting more than one, so you can save money if you want to visit several of these houses. But this one here, this is the Rhine House, it's free. In fact, we just went in there a few minutes ago, and yeah, you can just kind of get a taste of what the houses look like on the inside. Of course, there's no filming on the inside, so you'll have to go there yourself. But inside this building, we saw a video, and it was saying that the foreign residents here in Kobe really had a big impact on the local Japanese people. So of course they brought their culture, they brought their food, they brought their sports, and introduced it to the local Japanese people in Kobe. And so there are a lot of little alleyways like this, and even though Kobe has moved on, a lot of these alleyways still exist, kind of like this one we're walking down. And so again, Kobe is really famous for bread. I don't know a lot about the history, but I wouldn't be surprised if it came in through this neighborhood here, the Kitano area. It's a little park. Maybe it came in from the Europeans. They introduced bread to Japan, and then the local people loved it and kind of Japanized it. Maybe good for the Japanese palate. Yeah, so there are a lot of little restaurants, coffee shops, boutiques, and they're all kind of Western style. They look fancy. They got chapels here for weddings. Yeah, this is a really steep slope. Yeah. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon and very few people. Normally this place would be really busy with tourists.
It's easy to follow those signs.
Yeah, so there's a lot of signs pointing you in different directions which house, and all the signs are in English. Of course, Japanese, Chinese, and Korean. Kind of a wedding chapel? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, so there are many different, especially Europeans. I think there's a Denmark house, Holland house, French, British, Austria. And the Chinese actually had their own area, Chinatown. And so maybe they're not, this is more for the Western merchants. So yeah, it's a lot of steep streets. It's really photogenic. Of course, there's a shrine. Tenmangu? Yeah? Kitano Tenmangu. Just no. And then here's a nice little street. Again, we are in a state of emergency. A lot of these stores are closed and very few visitors are here. Yeah?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yes, why not?
They close at 5, 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
Yeah?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
You said.
Okay, we're gonna go real fast. They close in a few minutes, so let's do the steep climb. So here we are in the middle of the foreign district, and we're going to a shrine. There's supposed to be a nice view of Kobe. We're gonna see the view real fast. And they're gonna be closing soon. And here it is. Oh, it's a really nice view. So this, I can't think of the word. But what is it? Not a wind vane, but anyway, it shows the direction of the wind, and it's kind of a chicken,
Yeah, chicken.
and it's kind of the symbol of this area, the Kitano district of Kobe. And looking down, you can see they have some Chinese lanterns. Maybe they're getting ready for the Chinese New Year. Should be coming soon. And a beautiful view of Kobe. We're getting close to sunset, and the light is really beautiful right now. Beautiful sky. Yeah, this is late afternoon, Sunday, in late January. Beautiful skyline. It's really nice. That was worth it.
Oh,
It was worth it, yeah.
there's mountain.
Yeah. And those are the mountains there, the Roko Mountains. And we just did some hiking there, so if you want to watch that video. Is this for sumo?
It's for a ceremony.
Okay, so this is for special ceremonies.
Especially the wedding.
Yeah.
ceremony.
Yeah, for wedding ceremonies, other events. It's really nice. Yeah, it's very beautiful. So there you go. You get the contrast with the Western and the Japanese styles All right. Let's be careful. So these are called Tori gates. And we can see these at the entrance of Shinto shrines. And it's just kind of a barrier to keep the bad spirits out and the good spirits in. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. That's enough of Japanese things. Let's get back to the foreign things. Yeah, vending machines, again, are usually red. They change the color to brown to fit in. Yeah. So yeah, this is the, looks like a little amphitheater. Maybe they have events here. The Lunar New Year, the Chinese New Year, should be coming soon. Please check your calendars, because I don't know. So yeah, again, this is kind of the most famous building here in Kitano, with the rooster. And here, if you've been to Paris, this is what the street signs look like. So they kind of copy that same style. Sister cities. I guess they probably compare this to Montmartre in Paris, the area where you can see Sacré-Cœur and the famous white basilica on the top of the hill overlooking Paris. And that's where they have a lot of artists and street musicians. And so I guess they're kind of making that connection between this area of Kitano and Montmartre of Paris. So here's another building. This is the Moegi House. And you have to pay to go in. That's it. All right. Well, anyway, I think this will be the end of the video. So this is just a little day trip that we're taking to Kobe. And first thing we did was the hiking in the mountain. Now we're here in Kitano. And after this, after the sun goes down, we're going to see one of the top 3 best night views in Japan from the top of Roko-san. So anyway, thank you for watching the video. We hope you enjoyed it. A little stroll through Kitano and Kobe. So if you're in Kobe, you have to come here because you can learn about the history and learn about the connections between Japan and the rest of the world. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for watching, and hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.